Hi, in the previous videos on arithmetic sequence, we have seen what is an arithmetic sequence and what are the recursive and explicit formulae to determine the nth term of an arithmetic sequence. Now let us see some of the problems based on arithmetic sequence. Which term of the AP 21, 18, 15 and so on is negative 81? So let us first write down what all is given to us. It's given that the nth term is negative 81. The arithmetic series is given to us. AP is arithmetic progression, which is same as the arithmetic sequence or the series. Okay, and what do we have to find? We have to find which term of the AP. So we are looking for the position at which the term negative 81 is there. So we have to find out n. Now let us write down the explicit formula for an. We know that an is the first term plus 1 less than its position times d. Okay, what is a1? a1 is the first term of the series, which is 21. D is the common difference that's given by first term subtracted from the second term. So it gives 18 minus 21, which is a negative 3. Common difference is negative, and that's why the sequence, arithmetic sequence, is a decreasing sequence. So we have got a1, we have got d, and we know an is negative 81. So let's just substitute the values in the formula. So negative 81 is equal to 21 plus n, which we have to find out, minus 1 times d, which is negative 3. Let us distribute negative 3. So negative 3 when distributed to n becomes a negative 3n, and negative 3 when distributed to negative 1 becomes a positive 3. On opening the brackets, we get 21 minus 3n and a plus 3. This gives us negative 21 is equal to 24 minus 3n, or 3n is equal to 24 plus 81. I have transposed 3n to the left hand side and negative 81 to the right hand side. So 3n is equal to 105, and n is equal to 105 divided by 3, which gives you a 35. This means that negative 81 is the 35th term in the sequence. Okay, so which term of the AP 21, 18, 15 is negative 81? The answer is that it is the 35th term. So the position of the term is always decided by this number n. I hope this example is clear to everyone. Now let us see one more example. Determine the AP whose third term is 5 and the seventh term is 9. Third term is A3. This is given as 5. And the seventh term is given as 9. What do we want to find out? We want to find out the arithmetic sequence. When we say we have to find out the arithmetic sequence, means you have to know the first term and the common difference to write down the sequence, correct? So we need a1, that's the first thing, and we need the common difference. If we know these two things, we will be able to create our arithmetic sequence. Let us see how do we do it. So now a3 is given as 5, and according to the explicit formula, a3 can be written as a1 plus 1 less than 3 times d, which is equal to a1 plus 2d. Okay, so we can write a3, which is a1 plus 2d, is equal to 5. That's given. Let us mark it as equation 1. a7 is nothing but a1 plus 1 less than 7 times d, which gives you a1 plus 6d. And the seventh term is given as 9. So this, and if we have two unknowns, we need two equations to solve them. So let us solve. a1 plus 2d is equal to 5 and a1 plus 6d is equal to 9 simultaneously. If I perform the subtraction, if I subtract equation 2 from equation 1, Then a1 and a1 cancels off and I get 2d minus 6d is equal to 5 minus 9, which gives you negative 4d is equal to negative 4 and d is equal to negative 4 divided by negative 4, which is 1. Okay, so we have obtained the value of d. Now we will substitute this value of d in any one of the equation to get the value of a1. So I'll substitute the value of d as 1 in equation 1. So a1 plus 2d is equal to 5, which gives a1 is equal to 5 minus 2d, which is equal to 5 minus 2 times 1, as d is 1, which gives a1 as 3. So we have got the first term of the sequence a1 as 3 and d as 1. If we know a1 and d, we know that we can create our arithmetic sequence, and the sequence will be the first term, which is 3. Then we have to keep adding the common difference. So the common difference is 1. So 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and so on. We can check our answer. The third term should be 5. So this is the first term, second term and the third term is 5. And fourth term, fifth term, sixth term and the seventh term is 9 as given in the question. So whenever a question of arithmetic sequence is given in which they have given two terms and they ask you to find out the arithmetic sequence or maybe some other term of the sequence, for both these cases the two things that's required is to find out the first term of the sequence and the common difference. If we have this information with us, we can find the arithmetic sequence and also any term of the sequence can be figured out. So I hope these two examples are very clear to everyone. If you have any doubts regarding this video, you can send me an email at kirti.mathacademy@gmail.com. This is my YouTube channel Mathacademy. If you have liked my videos, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.